Best whey protein powder. How to find your best choice. Is protein really that important? It plays a role in every cell in the body, from the very membranes of those cells to the bone matrix, the connective tissue, and of course, the formation of the muscles. But protein does a whole lot more than that. Protein also maintains the fluid balance, regulates the pH balance of the blood, forms hormones and enzymes that control sleep, digestion and ovulation, to name just a few, assists in the immune function. Why find the best whey protein powder? In the world of protein powders, there are 4 types: whey, soy, rice, and egg. The choices are available in a single formula or could be a combination product. Soy protein is created from soy flour and enhances the nutritional value of other foods. Egg protein powders are fat-free, derived from the egg white, so there is also no cholesterol. Rice protein powder is often recommended for people who have food allergies and other problems, and is also a good choice for vegans. Whey protein powder is a byproduct of cheese, making a mix of lactoglobulin, alpha-lactalbumin, and serum albumin. When the best whey protein powder actually matters, whey protein powder is especially good for pregnant women who need the increased protein amount. Protein powder is also good for pregnancy because it allows the woman to have a small amount of protein in her system without having to eat a full meal to get it. Having a protein-based snack may help with nausea and vomiting. Experts agree that pregnant women should never have an empty stomach, but eating might be too much to think of when they are dealing with the queasiness, especially in early pregnancy. A pregnant woman may need as much as 60 grams of protein or more a day to help support the growing fetus, and will need more with multiples. A pregnant woman uses protein for the physical growth and cellular development of the baby, the placenta, amniotic sac, and additional maternal tissues. During this time, the woman's blood volume is increased by more than 50%, and the additional protein is also needed for the creation of new blood cells and circulating proteins. While the protein needs will decrease after the child is born, it does not go back to normal until after the baby is weaned. Lactation demands an extra 20 grams of protein a day. Nutrition during the entire pregnancy is important, but the protein increase is vital in the 2nd and 3rd trimester when the baby grows the fastest. There is never a greater need for protein than when the child is in its first 6 months of life. While the average adult needs 0.8 grams of protein per kilogram of their body weight, the newborn will need 2.2 grams per kilogram of body weight. The protein needs decrease slowly and steadily until adulthood, with a few exceptions. The need to find the best whey protein powder might be changed by a number of other factors as well. It may increase during illness or injury, especially traumas and burns, when activity level increases dramatically, after a large growth spurt. After reaching old age, it may also decrease, after a large weight loss, when the activity level drops, when recovery is completed. What does the best whey protein powder do for you? The best whey protein powder is the most like skeletal muscle and increases the levels of the amino acids arginine and lysine, which stimulates the release of the growth hormone IGF-1. This is an anabolic hormone which is a natural alternative to steroids. Whey protein powders also contain glutamine, which prevents fatigue and overtraining during workouts. There are a number of other benefits that can be had with a best whey protein powder. These benefits include no fat and no carbs, stabilizes blood glucose, slowing the absorption of glucose into the bloodstream, lowers hunger level, releases 2 bioactive compounds that suppress hunger, increases fat burn, has higher satiety ratings than the casein in milk, may decrease the risk of cancer, may decrease the risk of infection, and promotes wound healing because of the antimicrobial property. Lactoferrin, may slow the muscle and bone loss of aging, helps insulin work better, helps the optimal intake of protein, fat, carbs, vitamins and minerals, helps preserve lean mass, maintains blood pressure within normal limits, increases vascular function. The best whey protein powder. What does the ADA think? The American Dietetic Association suggests that the majority of nutrition come from whole foods, but did adjust their recommendations on the subject of supplements. The ADA reminds us that while the occasional use of healthy and well-selected supplements can be a good part of an overall healthy diet, there may be some problems with that concept. While most people will look for the best whey protein powder, not everyone will look that hard or find the best choices. Supplement sales were around $23.7 billion in the US in 2007. The problem is that the people who are buying these supplements do not really read the labels, nor do they understand the health risks that could be involved in using them. For instance, too much protein can cause liver, kidney, or cardiovascular problems. The American Heart Association recommends that the intake of protein be kept to less than 35% of the overall daily calories. In addition to the best whey protein powder, man does not live on bread alone, goes the old saying. He also does not live only on whey protein powders. A good option to include is ProfectR, ProsisR, or IsoMetricR, protein supplement types from Protica. All have high levels of protein with low calories and refreshing fruit-based flavors for convenience and versatility.